What is good? It is your boy PvbloGrey. We are back with another fucking reaction video. Today we got a clip from MSNBC. Title of it is State Republicans Push New Voting Restrictions Report. Um, all I got to say on this before we get into it is if these motherfuckers ain't talking about voter restrictions being anything like how it is at the airport, which I believe would be great, that if you can't be there in person, you just can't fucking vote. And if somebody isn't a represent, like, bro, voting is a very serious thing. Like, bro, why don't we have some type of committee where people are, their job is to go to people who can't come out and vote so that they can have an in-person vote or someone there to witness it, like an official, who is all about voting. Like, that's their job. I don't see why that would be so fucking hard. Like, times change. Like, bro, that's what the fucking amendments are for. Amendments changed other amendments. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, the law changes. We set our forefathers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, niggas that had us in slavery and fought off their British brothers to take over this land. Them motherfuckers wrote out some shit that was kind of all right, that allowed you to change shit as time went on, because they knew that times go on and things change and shit won't ever be the same. So laws have to change too. So I don't see why this shit just couldn't happen. So like I said, if these Republican motherfuckers ain't talking about setting up restrictions where if you can't be there in person or have a personal witness that is an official, qualified, is associated with fucking voting, the voting committee, something that's recognized. If someone can't be there to do that, then you can't vote. That's just how it should be. And they should have their own. And when it comes to military, because I know y'all probably thinking that shit, the military should have their own shit. They should have their own people within the military, their own committee too within the military that handles voting, so that people across seas can do their fucking voting. I don't know why the fuck it's so hard. It's not. Like, bro, we in 2021. Like, we could have done that shit in 2000. I don't know why y'all make this shit so much harder than it need to be. But anyway, y'all like what I'm doing here. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I just gave y'all the fucking gems before the video started, but let's get into it.
It seems that Republicans in various states have learned the wrong lesson from all of this. Now introducing a raft of voting restrictions across the country. Restrictions. Politico reports that in Georgia, where Democrats picked up 2 Senate seats, the GOP there is pushing to change state election laws by proposing limits on who can vote by mail and limiting the use of drop boxes for absentee ballots. In Arizona, which now...
Let me just pause that here. You hear what she said? We're just talking about limiting and all of that. This is the type of shit the media plays on, because if you hear that shit, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you changing? So who is getting limited? Like, what if people really need that shit? Like, who the fuck is this affecting, right? 9 times out of 10, if there's a law in place, they specify all of this shit. When they pass a bill, they specify all this shit. This is the dumbed down version, very dumbed down. Dumbed down to the point where it just affects you emotionally. You hear things such as, let's rewind this back a little bit, see what they got. Imposing limits on who can vote by mail. When you hear limits who can vote by mail, like, bro, you're just thinking like, damn, who is it limiting? Because they're not specifying it. You're just thinking like, damn, that could be me. It could be somebody I care about that needs to vote and they can't. Like, this is how the fuck they get you. It's the wording, it's the speaking, it's all of it. Like, bro, y'all, it's just amazing y'all don't see how people use these word traps. And it's understandable if you're not self-educating, if someone isn't teaching you this, someone isn't informing you that this is what people are doing and this is what their intentions are. Their intentions are to make you feel some type of way. They wouldn't be reporting it if they didn't. You report things to get a reaction out of it. Other than that, you would keep the shit to yourself. Only thing you would want to report that you don't want to get a reaction out of is good news, and even then you give good news because you want a reaction of people being happy or feeling good. Like, you don't report shit without some type of reaction. So what I'm saying is, there is an intent behind every single word being used, how it's being used, when you see it, all of this. And that's exactly what the fuck is going on here. So now motherfuckers who already hate Republicans, because that's what you're seeing here. Republicans limiting who can vote by mail. It's gonna be like, damn, goddamn Republicans at it again. We fucking hate y'all. Talking to the black people, niggas that vote Democrat because it's tradition. Y'all gonna look at this and be like, damn, man, these niggas is at it again. I fucking hate Republicans. Why are they limiting who can vote? And your dumbass is just not understanding that some people probably, certain people probably should get limited to vote. But you don't actually know what the fuck is going on, because no one specified. They're not even telling you where you can find this. When people write out a law, there's sections where you can type it in, like code 43 of section 5, like all of this shit. You would be able to find this. That's not what they're showing you here, because they don't want you to find that. They just want you to go off what they're saying, and then you have a reaction, and then you vote next time it comes up, because you won't remember any of this shit until it's time to vote, and you remember like, damn, I remember them saying some shit about Republicans not allowing niggas to vote. Gotta get rid of them niggas. Gotta get rid of the Republicans. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to say this is just for Republicans, because I don't give a fuck about no side. Fuck the Republicans and fuck the Democrats. I just like the Republicans more. I'm just saying, like, this is the type of shit that happens. But yeah, let's back into the video.
Ballots. In Arizona, which narrowly went for President Joe Biden, Republicans in the state Senate have advanced legislation that would allow for more automatic recounts.
Be real. Just read this shit. In Arizona, another swing state that Biden narrowly carried, Republicans in the state Senate have advanced. Let's just break this shit down, because I don't think I need to go further into the video. I mean, I always do this shit. Y'all can complain if you want. I don't go through the whole video. I don't need to. It's one thing, YouTube gonna strike me the fuck down regardless. And this is really all you need. So let's just break this shit down. So they're telling you in Arizona, the first thing they're telling you, it's a swing state that Biden narrowly carried. So now they're telling you this shit is going down in Arizona, which happens to be a state that is associated with Biden. It was a toss up, and that means there was some tension that if people got, it was so close that if the other side got in the power or in a position to change some shit, they would. Which is what they're trying to show you, that in this shaky ass state, the people who lost, who now are in a position to change some shit, they're making sure that this shit doesn't happen again. And you're gonna be looking like, god damn, these Republicans again. When honestly, I would hope a Democrat would do this shit too. Like, why wouldn't you want why wouldn't you want more automatic recounts? Why wouldn't you want accuracy? If that's so wrong, why can't you just learn from the mistakes? Like, if a Democrat came up with this shit, y'all would be praising the motherfucker. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the intent. The whole reason it was worded this way. It was worded this way. Like, they could have just told you, yo, they about to get more recounts. They trying to get more recounts in Arizona, which happened to be a Republican state. That happened to be a state that Joe Biden kind of barely won. They could have did it like that, but instead they told you first the state, its association with Biden, and then the people who are trying to do something who happen to be opposing Biden. See the setup? Y'all probably not looking past that, because at first it's just like, damn, this information is crazy. You're not even trying to break it down. It's just like watching a fucking movie. Some people can watch a movie and enjoy it for how it was produced, the camera angles, the acting, the props, the makeup, all of that shit. And then you got the motherfuckers that just sit there and watch it and get entertained for the storyline or whatever the fuck, just the action in it. You get what I'm saying? Don't be the entertained motherfucker. Break down every scene just like this. You know what? I'm not going any further. They just told you what the fuck you need to hear. They got voter restrictions. If you want to know what they really doing, bro, go actually see what law this is, what law got passed, what bill got passed in order for this to actually happen. Other than that, then this is just jargon. You don't know what jargon is, go Google shit. Go Google the shit. Okay? Other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all. Y'all like what I'm doing here. Y'all like that I'm informing y'all. I'm teaching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this motherfucker. Y'all need to hear me. So do y'all niggas. And by niggas, I mean your homeboys. See what I'm saying? Niggas can be anybody. Make sure y'all let y'all niggas know to listen. Listen up. I got more. Pablo out.